Okay, so love it or hate it, the days of springing forward and falling back could soon be coming to an end, and that is because a bill to make daylight saving time permanent is now on its way to the U.S. Senate after passing the House. So this is very interesting. And Fox's Pete Cuddihy is joining us in Philadelphia to talk a little bit more about this. So Pete, it's good to see you. How are people feeling about this? What do the people actually want, Pete?
Hi, Elise. Well, people here in Philadelphia are very excited about this proposal. They just want to stop the whole switching back and forth with the clocks twice a year. And they also like the idea of it being lighter later at night. But I also spoke to sleep experts, and they said that's not a great idea. What sleep experts are actually in favor for is standard time, which would give us basically the sunrise would still be pretty early in the morning, and sunsets in December, the time of year where we get the least amount of sunlight, would still be around 5 o'clock. So that's what the experts are looking for.
Very, very interesting. Okay, so this is something, Pete, that we've seen come up time and time again. Really, it feels like year after year it does. What's behind this new momentum, though, to make daylight saving time permanent?
Well, it's something that, as you said, we've seen again and again, and actually going back to 1974, I wasn't alive for it, but it was something that the United States did experiment with, and it didn't even last a year. People hated it that much, and it also was pretty dangerous. So in December, there's some areas that the sun wouldn't rise until closer to 8:30, including Atlanta, and in those areas, kids who were going to the school bus early in the morning, some of them actually got hit by cars and died. So it does have dangerous effects with it getting with it staying dark later in the morning. But the momentum is it just seems to be something that Congress just keeps coming back to every couple of years.
I know. So then they, it comes back to them. So then it becomes our hot topic around here. We have folks weigh in. Everybody has an opinion on this. I want to go back, Pete, to what you were saying about what experts are saying is actually best, because that is something to consider. When the sun would rise and when the sun would set. So share with us again what they're saying about what the best possible scenario in their opinion would be.
So the best thing for our bodies is to get light early in the morning and to get less light as we're getting ready to go to sleep. And this is just with our circadian rhythm. It's how our bodies work. So that's why they say daylight saving time is not the best route, because it would be lighter later at night, which makes it harder for us to go to sleep. Also, again, with it being darker earlier, it's harder for our bodies to really get adjusted and to get into that rhythm to start our day on the right foot.
So, Pete, where does this go from here? I mean, what are the chances that Americans could actually stop changing our clocks back, that like this time is the real time that a change might actually happen?
Well, it is a real possibility. The Senate passed a similar bill to this in 2022, and right now it's in the Senate's hands. We don't know when exactly they're going to vote on this, but President Trump also is in favor of this bill. So if it passes in the Senate, President Trump said he will sign it into law, and at that point, then we wouldn't be switching our clocks.
So where do you stand on this? I mean, what's your opinion? Would you rather, what do you want to happen in your perfect scenario, Pete?
So personally, I feel like I do like it being lighter later, but I mean, it's hard not to listen to the experts. I do think it makes more sense if we were going to switch to one permanent scenario. I think we would go to standard time because I'll tell you, I'm never looking forward to it in November and March when we have to do the whole switch up. So I'd be happy if we chose one, and I think the right answer is going with standard time.
Okay, very interesting, and kind of like you, I think I'm team just keep it the same. You know what I mean? Like whatever the change is going to be. I don't love the switch, so I feel like we could get used to whichever one.
It makes it easier for all of us.
It makes it easier for all of us, but this is certainly something to watch. We'll see if anything comes up at this time. Pete Cuddihy joining us in Philadelphia. Pete, good to see you. Thanks so much.